Good morning. Happy Monday. Just in case you didn't know, this is the face of a devastated woman because I got to work today and realized that I left my coffee cup at home. So I have no way to make my coffee, but then I went to the workroom to see if maybe like in the break room they had some cups. They have this tiny little itty bitty cup, which I don't even think this is gonna hold 8 ounces. I don't even know how much does this hold, because I don't think it's gonna hold my coffee. Devastated. Anyway, good morning. Okay, today we're doing review last week until Thanksgiving. So we're reviewing for 2 days, then we're taking a test, and then it's basically just whatever for the last 2 days, and then we get a whole week off. Oh my goodness, I am so excited for this week off. I need it. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go see if I can make a coffee in this tiny itty bitty little cup. Oh my goodness, I look crazy. Okay, it is my conference. Today was terrible. And here's why. Today was review for our test on Wednesday. The thing about review is you have to know the material in order to review the material. These kids don't know the material. So review is like torture because I can't just be like, okay, here's the review, do it. I have to like reteach every single lesson. So we can't do review games because review games are usually based on speed, like the first one to answer or, you know, whatever. I've done multiple different review games. They're not all speed-based, but like I can't have a lesson for each question in a review game. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot. Today was very frustrating. In other news, I put up my classroom Christmas tree last week. I don't know if the video is already out by the time I post this one or if it's coming out, I don't know. But basically I have been decorating my room for Christmas because it makes me happy. And I have a little tree I put in the back of the room. Well, the only issue with me putting it in the back of the room was there was no plug. So I had to like use an extension cord. Long story short, the tree fell over and all the ornaments fell off. So I have now moved the tree, and I'll show you guys because I'm sure you're curious and don't want to just hear me talk about it. So I have lights and a tree. So lights all the way around the front of the room, and there's my tree. It's just a cutie little, what is that, 3-foot tree? Something like that, 2.5 feet tree. So I've had that one. This is the second year that I've had that tree. And I think it's super cute. It matches the like aesthetic of our tree at home. I just brought up all the extra ornaments. So I'm beat. I am beat. Okay, so I've been looking ahead to after Thanksgiving because this week is basically done, like lesson wise. I'm just reviewing again tomorrow. And then, which I'll show you the review I'm doing tomorrow. I made an amplify. I'll get into that in a minute. So I made a review for tomorrow. We're testing on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They're doing just basically like this project. Very simple. I might have them do there's like a turkey coloring sheet. I don't know. Anyway, so I have that. So I'm looking ahead to next week, or the week after Thanksgiving break. And I already have my second walkthrough scheduled, which walkthroughs are supposed to be random, but they schedule them here, so that's cool. So that'll be the week after. I mean, I don't know when. I just know what week it'll be. That'll be the week we come back, which is fine. And then my formal, I went ahead and scheduled for the next week. So it's like December 9th or something, which I don't even know what I'm teaching that day. Hence why I'm looking ahead. Because I have printed out a bunch of the foldables, because the foldables are like the lesson, and then I have the worksheet that goes along with it. So I've been trying to figure out what I'm teaching. But for right now, today's Monday. My Monday conference is GSD, get stuff done. So I'm gonna clean up my room a little bit and then, oh, I wanna show you guys my Amplify. Hopefully I don't forget. Okay, it is now about 4:30. I just finished up going through all of my materials for next week and kind of working through the keys. So that is not done, but like I have a good idea of what I'm gonna do, and I can probably finish that up tomorrow. That's not a big deal. But I wanted to show you guys my Amplify, which is the review that I'm going to be using tomorrow. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is just the first slide, whatever. And so once I get a question, if I get the wrong question, it tells me that it's wrong and it says an X. But if I get it right, it changes to correct and the smiley face. So obviously when it's multiple choice, they can just click through and find the answer. So this isn't the best for multiple choice, which is why I have more like this. So for example, they have to write a system to represent this scenario. So this will be D plus Q equals 18. And before they even submit, it tells them that they're right. So I like this, but let me show you how much work went into getting this to work. So first of all, this is what I had to do for the entire, like in order for it to show that it was correct or not. I had to do that. And then on each one, so this is one of the inputs. I'm coding, you guys. Anyway, that alone took me far too much time. Like I just far too much time. Hopefully they use it well tomorrow because it's a really good review. So with that, I think I'm going to head out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out. Not much else is happening. My room is still a mess, but it is what it is, so.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. So today, there's a faculty meeting before or after school, and I normally go to the after school one, but today I'm offering tutorials after school since we have a test tomorrow. So I had to go to the morning one, which starts at 7:15. And if you know me, I've been in the habit of waking up at 7. So today, believe it or not, I woke up at 6 and I got to school. It is currently 7 o'clock. Isn't that crazy? It's amazing what you can accomplish when you just get out of bed when you're supposed to. Anyway, I'm going to go in. I just wanted to say hi before I start my day.
Hello again. I am now inside. It's after 8 now. The meeting was fine. I mean, it's just a normal faculty meeting. However, when I walked in, the principal stopped me and like shoved a box of Kleenexes at me, like to offer me a Kleenex. And I was like, oh my gosh, is there something on my face? Like, is there like snot running in my face or something? But I took it and I was like, okay. And as I sat down, I realized that everyone had them. Well, his first announcement once the meeting started was we were mourning the death of one of the other teacher's youth because it's her 50th birthday. So I was like, okay, that's funny. But at first I was like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. My campus is doing Secret Santa, which I love. I'm so excited. So I need to fill that out. And I love doing Secret Santa. I think it's so fun. It's just a way to like meet teachers that you maybe don't know, and also just who doesn't love getting presents, you know what I mean? Okay, so it looks like we're doing 12 days of Christmas during the last like 3 weeks of this 9 weeks. So there's Elf Day, Jingle Bell Rock, Grinch Day, Feliz Navidad, Home Alone Day, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, Rock Around the Christmas Tree, Whoville Day. Didn't we already have a Whoville Day? Oh no, it was Grinch Day. Now Whoville Day. Blue Christmas, Deck the Halls, and the Santa Claus Day. Okay, that's cute. You would think after like 2 years of having Christmas dress-up days that I would have more of this. I don't. I really need to invest in dress-up day style clothes. Do y'all's schools do dress-up days? I feel like elementary does, for sure. But what about like the secondary schools? Like, are the teachers encouraged to dress up? Because if I'm understanding this right, this is just for the teachers. The students aren't going to be dressing up. Maybe they will. I don't know. But I've always been curious about that. Because I know at my last campus, at the middle school, students were not allowed to dress up because we had a uniform. So teachers were dressing up, but students weren't allowed to. And I was like, what's the point of that?
Have I even checked in today? I honestly don't remember. No clue. Today's over. It's 3:10. So at the faculty meeting today, they said if you had any extra student desks, you had to basically turn them in because they need extra desks for testing. So I have 3 extra desks because my biggest class is 24 and they gave me 27 desks. So if they add more students to my schedule, I'm gonna have to go back and get a desk. But hopefully that doesn't happen. So I have to move this whole okay, cool. You can't even see. Anyway, I had 2 student desks here acting as like shelves. So I'm having to get rid of those, which is fine. Yeah, the review, the problem is, it's not even like systems, because like that's what this test is. It's systems. Systems are not what's confusing people. It's their lack of fundamental math skills. If you don't know how to isolate y, or how to isolate a variable, like manipulate an equation to solve for a specific variable, you can't do this. If you don't even know what an equation means, like I still have kids saying, instead of 2x plus 3, they'll say 2 times plus 3. That's not what the x stands for there. So just things like that, and obviously, a lack of understanding of what a negative number means, and I don't want to say common sense, but also kind of like common sense and math reasoning of like, does your answer make sense? They don't know. They don't know if it makes sense or not. So it's like all of that stuff that they should have been learning since elementary school. They don't have that for whatever reason. I'm not even going to get into the reasons for why they don't have those skills. But there's no way that I can teach those skills unless I were to just completely not focus on algebra and just go back. But then again, I think even if I went back and retaught all of that stuff, they didn't get it the first 4 times. Why would my time be any different? So anyway, at this point, I'm not expecting great results on the test. But they're going to try their best, and that's what matters. But it is frustrating to just be like, yeah, I can't really help you on this because you're just supposed to know how to do that already. Like, I guess I can take time to teach you how to do that again. But like, if you are in 9th grade and you still don't know how to graph y equals mx plus b on a graph, or you don't know how to read a graph, that's stuff that I don't have. I literally do not have the time to go back and reteach you how to do that every time. You need to come to tutorials for practice. You need to get an outside tutor for practice, or you just need to go home and watch YouTube videos. Like, you have to have a little bit of initiative. I remember, okay, granted, I'm also crazy, but when I was in 3rd grade, I changed schools, and I went from public to private school. Well, at my private school, they were doing long division. I had never done long division before. Like, we weren't there yet at my public school, and I hate not knowing how to do things. Like, it makes me feel so embarrassed, and like, I just don't like feeling that I don't know how to do anything. So I had my mom print out worksheets for me to do over the weekend, and I learned how to do long division over the weekend. Now, I don't expect everyone to be like that. I'm saying, I was crazy. I just loved learning. But at a certain point, I mean, you got to understand, okay,
I'm not learning the new stuff because I don't understand the old stuff. But I think at this point, too many of them have just been like, oh, well, I don't understand it. And I hate that they're going to learn that they can't do that by having to retake algebra. Like, that's a really, really tough lesson. Like, I wish that there was something, like, we should have been catching this earlier. And I think, this is controversial, but I think we should be holding kids back. I think if you are failing all of your classes, maybe you're not ready to move on. And I'm talking about like all of your classes, like specifically English and math. If you can't read and you can't do the base level math of your grade level, maybe do that again. Now, I know there are studies about like the social impacts, blah, 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 but like, maybe do you think that we are where we are because we were so worried about the social impacts? And so we just let all of these kids fall through the cracks. And now what's happening is I'm teaching Algebra 1 to kids that are probably realistically on a 6th to 7th grade math level. That's being generous. You know what I mean? So that's my little controversial rant over. You are welcome to let me know what you think. That's just what I think. And I know, like, even what I think changes day to day. So it's not like I'm saying I'm right, everyone else is wrong. That's not what I'm saying. But that's just how I'm feeling right now. So I need to reorganize my desk situation since I'm getting rid of those tables. I just put everything here. This I think I'm just gonna hang it on the wall, and I'm not gonna put any sort of shelf there. Oh my goodness, I am so hot. I am so tired. It's 3:45. I have to stay until 5 today doing tutorials for testing. I did hang up that little paper organizer thing. It looks so sad all by itself, but it's there. I used a hammer and real nails, so we'll see if it holds up. But my desk is just, I mean, look at this. That's ridiculous. I need to do something about that. But since I no longer have those tables there, now all of my junk has to go somewhere. I kind of want a little, like, you know, the rolling bins, like the shelves, drawers. They don't have to roll. I don't know why I said that. I think I might, because they would fit really nicely right there. And then it would make sense because it'd be underneath. I might do that. How much are they? They're not that expensive, right? Or I can just get another one of those. Like a bin, because that's pretty good for organizing. I'm so hot, but I can't take this off because it's like a matching set. And this is a tank top underneath, so I can't. But do you want to see my outfit? I've gotten tons of compliments on it today. Thanks, guys. Okay, so it's a little sweater dress combo. Paired it with my boots and my pumpkin earrings since it is still fall. It's after 5. It's basically midnight. Look how dark the sky is. I'm being dramatic, but I am heading home. It's like 5:15, but before I can even go home, I have to stop at Walmart. Hold on, I'm trying to do too many things at once. Okay, I have to stop at Walmart because tomorrow's my husband's birthday. Please hold. Okay, tomorrow is my husband's birthday, and he requested cowboy cookies for his treat. So I have to go to the store and buy the ingredients for said cowboy cookies. His gift is already done, but I do want to buy a card as well because I haven't gotten that yet. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Cheers. Okay, first of all, I placed an online order for Starbucks today because I had enough points to get a free, like, food item. So I got a bagel. And on the app, I was looking for, oh, look, it looks so good. I was looking for where to like add cream cheese, but I couldn't see it. And I clicked on a few other places. I couldn't find the cream cheese. So I was like, okay, it must come with it. And I go pick it up. There's no cream cheese. So I'm like, oh, can I have some cream cheese? It's $1.35 for cream cheese. That is so crazy. I mean, I would think that you would just get cream cheese with your bagel, but if you're not going to, include it, why is the cream cheese like option not next to the bagel option? That's sus. But anyway, it's fine. I love bagels. I haven't had one in so long. Okay, anyway. Today, I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm not complaining. It's 7:30. I'm here. I woke up this morning and like got out of bed for no reason at 5:45. My goal, 6. My goal is to wake up at 6. You know how many times I've done that this year? Once. It was yesterday. So today makes twice. I don't know, and I'm like, I feel well rested. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm not gonna question it. I'm happy about it. That's why I look so put together today. Speaking of today, we're testing. I'm scared. I am scared. These scores might not be great. And I mean, it's really, I did everything I could to prepare them. But it's just, we'll see though. Maybe they'll surprise me. I don't know. But that means a boring day for me where I just get to sit and watch. I've decorated my room for Christmas already. Don't come for me, okay? I know it's not Thanksgiving yet, but it just makes me happy. And also, I didn't want to wait until after Thanksgiving. Like, I wanted to come back after Thanksgiving and have it be decorated for Christmas because it makes me happy. So my tree is up, my lights are up, and it literally, I just love my room. And I've gotten so many compliments on it. The kids love it. Other kids are coming by being like, our teacher didn't decorate for Christmas. I'm like, sorry, I'm crazy. But, so yeah, I saw this trick in another teacher's room. She got the like magnetic hooks and fishing wire, and she stuck the magnetic hooks to the ceiling because the ceiling like grates are metal, and hung stuff from the ceiling that way, and I think that's brilliant. So I definitely want to do that, and if I can get the students involved, I would love that. If not, I'll do it myself. It's not gonna hurt my feelings if they want to do it or not, but cheers. How do you make a paper snowflake? Oh my gosh. I don't know how to make a paper snowflake.
Hello again. Today was fine. Today was, obviously we were testing, so it was boring. But I got some stuff done while they were testing. The scores are okay. I feel like, not all the scores are currently in, like not everyone is done testing, but I'm like right where I want to be compared to the rest of the team, compared to the rest of the campus in the district. So, way to go, students. Y'all surprised me. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it is, but it was good. So, already thinking about the next unit, obviously. We get Thanksgiving break off, but then we're hit the ground running because I have a walkthrough and a formal coming up. So, I'm like thinking ahead, and I think I might be extra and put a lot of extra work on myself, but I might not. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's like 4:45. I just got caught up talking to all my coworkers. It happens. And I got what I needed to get done. But I did yap for a little while. So now I'm going home. It's my husband's birthday, but he's in Houston right now. So hopefully he gets home before it gets too late. I'm going to cook us some steaks and some cowboy cookies. Hopefully it goes well, because I've never cooked either of those before.
Good morning. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday. Oh my goodness. Just one more day until a week off. I have an apple bloom. My favorite flavor bloom ever. It's so good. I'm going to be literally so sad when they stop doing it. And then one of my coworkers texted me last night. They texted our whole group saying they had a bunch of extra meals for some reason. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. This is hibachi, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for lunch now. This looks so, I didn't even show you guys. Okay, it doesn't look great right now, so I'll show you when I heat it up at lunch, but cheers. It literally tastes like biting into an apple. And apple juice does not taste like that. Apple cider does not taste like that. You cannot tell me they do. This is the only apple flavored drink that I've ever had that tastes like actually biting into an apple. It's exquisite. Also, I left my watch at home, so I feel naked. I hate it when I do that. Okay. Do y'all ever just like kind of forget how to do basic things? Like you just doubt your ability to do basic things? I was just walking down the stairs, and halfway down the stairs, I was like, do I even know how to go downstairs? And I had to look at the stairs to make sure I didn't fall. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I think I alluded to this yesterday, that I'm doing something crazy. That is true. I think during the 3 weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we're doing exponents, which the exponent rules are so easy. So easy. It's just adding and subtracting, multiplying. Do you even divide? No, we're not, at least. I mean, you flip it under, but anyway. So, literally so easy. So, what I've decided to do, and this wasn't my idea, this was, teacher bestie Adriana. She's going all out, okay? She's literally having her students make, like, a Christmas village. So, like, she has clay, and so they're gonna build little houses and little lamp posts and, like, all this other stuff. And I'm like, that's crazy. I love you. I'm not doing that. That sounds like a ton of work. But she's just so extra like that. That's why she won Rookie of the Year. Anyway, I am going to do something similar where I'm going to have, my stations. I'm going to have five or six. I haven't really decided yet. It depends on how many days I want to do this. But basically, each day, you do the assignment. I teach the lesson. You do the assignment. When you finish the assignment, you can start on that station's craft. And then each day the stations will move. Like, they will sit in the same seats, but the stations will move. So I'm hoping that this will motivate them, because I feel like there's not much we can do with this unit in terms of like creativity, because it's literally just exponent rules and polynomial operations, which is just combining like terms and distributing. Like, there's nothing really interesting happening. I'm hoping that this will motivate them to get through their work kind of quickly and then have the rest of the period to do crafts. And I think that's fun. If one of my classes can't handle it, any of the three, if any of them can't handle it, I have extra worksheets, and that will be a threat that I hang over their heads. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. What are your thoughts? If they don't want to do it, they can get over it. I'm trying to be fun. I don't even know what I'm doing today. I've been thinking about next week. I don't know what I'm doing today. Okay. I also made this. I think it's kind of cute. I'm gonna hang this outside, and it says Pride of the Pack. It's a little lion, because we are the lions, if you didn't know. And I'm gonna cut out these lions and leave space underneath for students. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna write their names or if I'm gonna let them write their names, but I am gonna let them color it if they want, and then staple them outside. And it's gonna be all of the students who have shown growth on district assessments. If they have shown growth, they get to go up on the wall. Because students genuinely love seeing their names on the walls and just seeing like their stuff on the walls, which is why I'm really excited about doing the Christmas Village thing, because I already know there's gonna be so many, oh, that's my house, I did that house, you know, like that's so sweet. Hello, it's 3:15. I didn't check in during lunch because Adriana came in and ate lunch with me, but I did take a video of my food and I will show it now. It was so good. Absolutely delightful. It was so good. I love hibachi. And then my admin, my evaluator, set up an apple bar for us. And so she had like apples and a bunch of different toppings. And I'm usually a less is more kind of person. Like I had my Bloom apple energy drink this morning. Apples are like top 5 foods for me, like just period. I love apples and I eat one almost every single day, like almost every single day. But I was like, you know what? I never put toppings on my apples. Like I just eat them plain. Like I just cut them up and eat them. I don't put peanut butter or dip them in caramel or do anything like that. So I was like, okay, I'll put some toppings on there. So I put some caramel on them and then I was like, ooh, what if I did sprinkles? And one of the other teachers had just made hers and she had put sprinkles on them and I was like, is it good? Because sprinkles and apple, I don't know. So I have a caramel sprinkle apple. I think I would have just preferred the apple. It's very sweet, but the sprinkles are a nice touch, a nice crunch. I've gotten 3 more letters from students because they did like, I think some of their teachers are making them do like write gratitude letters. So they've been delivering them and that's so sweet. I mentioned yesterday that it was my husband's birthday and I was making steak and cowboy cookies for the first time. I nailed the steak. The sear was perfect. Granted, I did slightly overcook one, but the other one was like a perfect medium rare. Mine, okay, I say overcooked. It was like a medium. I'm a medium rare kind of girly, but they were good. And then I made cowboy cookies, and they're literally perfect. I brought a whole thing of them to school, and there's only one left. But it made so many cookies. It made probably, I think I made 24 cookies. Yeah. And I still have like so much dough, like probably 2/3 of the dough is now just sitting in the fridge because I was like, I don't need to make this many cookies. My classes today, I mean, it's the day before a break. So like, it's hard to get them to do anything, but it was just like, it was like I wasn't even saying anything. It was like I wasn't even there. Because I really do want to do that like Christmas craft thing, but I genuinely don't think that my classes are going to follow instructions. So I'm torn. Do I offer it to them, and if they don't follow instructions, then they just can't do it, I shut it down, or do I just not even attempt it? I don't know. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna put in some more grades because those have to finalize tomorrow. Yeah, and then I'm just prepping for next week. We don't have PLC tomorrow so that we can get ready for the week after Thanksgiving. So I have all of my masters ready, so I'm gonna make copies of those. And I guess just
Oh, I guess I need to like actually make sure that, well, I don't know what anyway, I don't know what that was. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I might be a little overly ambitious, but I just went down a Google search rabbit hole, okay? Because I saw all of these super cute classroom decorations that were like gingerbread village themed, and now that's what I want to do. All I'm gonna do is decorate my door, like the outside of my door, to look like we're going into a gingerbread house. And then I'm going to let students at one of the stations creating their own gingerbread house to add to the gingerbread village. So I'm going to have butcher paper ready for them, and I think I'm just going to let them use their Chromebooks for inspiration, like if they want to look up like gingerbread house designs, and basically let them do whatever they want. So I'll have a bunch of houses in my gingerbread village, hopefully. I'm really excited. So that's 5 different stations because I have 5 different tables, meaning we have 10 actual like school days that we're going to be learning. So technically I could do 2 days per station, but what I think I'm gonna do is not do it on the first day, or maybe do it on the first day. I don't know. I might do it on the first day. But then definitely do it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of the first week. Friday, we're taking a quiz and doing another ACE writing thing, so that is going to be not a day that we do it. And then of the next week, I might do it every day that week, and then once they've gone to all of the stations, they can just, like once they finish their work, they get to pick. I think it's cute. I think a lot of my students, I told one of my classes, and they literally didn't even listen. I don't think they heard me. They have no idea this is happening. So I'm just like, I don't know. But I had one group very, very interested. Another, like one of my classes, they heard and they were like, oh my gosh, that sounds so fun. So I am also open to student suggestions. So when we come back and I start this, if any of them have a good idea for a station, I have 2 weeks that I'm going to be doing it. So I could easily work one in if it's easy and doable. Yay. So the thing is, I want the gingerbread door to be a surprise, so I can't start on it. Why did I get paper? That's so funny. I can't start on it till tomorrow. So over the Thanksgiving break, I am going to do every single one of these stations, except for the making a gingerbread house, because that's going to be my door. That's my house. This is a great idea. I'm excited. I hope they like it. Good morning, happy Friday, and a happy Thanksgiving break! Oh my goodness, it is finally here. I just went to my box and I got this official looking letter. So we're gonna open it together, because I have no clue what it is. Oh, I'm so stupid. It's my Secret Santa, okay. Okay, I have absolutely no clue who this is. Not a clue. This will be fun. Yay! And now I get to meet someone new. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, that's so funny. I was like, I have no idea what this letter is. Okay, I'm probably gonna do all of my Secret Santa shopping over Thanksgiving break, because the way that we're doing it, I think you end up getting four gifts. So there's like themes to them. One is like a treat, something cozy, something else, and then the reveal gift, where we all like tell each other who we are. And it's supposed to be under, I don't think I put that in right. Oh, shocking. It's supposed to be total under $30. So the idea is spend like around $5 per gift. So I am super excited. I totally forgot about that.
I love the holidays. Okay, so today we are not going to PLC because we are just using this time to really get ready for the week after Thanksgiving. So I'm going to make all of my copies for the week that we come back. That way I don't have to worry about it. I'm good to go. I don't know what I want to do today. Honestly, day of, I have no idea. I kind of just want, most of my team is putting on a movie. So I feel like I should just put on a movie. I asked my students yesterday what movie they would want to watch if we were watching a movie. And they gave me all these Christmas ideas. And I was like, okay, I get that I've decorated for Christmas. But it's not Christmas yet. Like, I don't feel like it's a Christmas movie yet. Christmas decorations, sure. Christmas movies, wait till after Thanksgiving. Like, maybe I'll pick a movie. Probably just, I usually go with Disney Plus because there's no ads. And most of the stuff on there is school safe. And then what else do I need to do today? Since we're going on a holiday, I need to unplug all of my lights, unplug all of my appliances, and then just kind of continue thinking through how I'm going to do the stations for the holidays. I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but in Texas, we have to have a fire drill once a month. And we had one earlier this month, I want to say maybe a couple weeks ago, and we failed it as a campus. So they told us that we would have to do another one, but I forgot. So the day before Thanksgiving, fire drill. First thing in the morning. I'm just glad I didn't have any students because I hate fire drills. We made it to Thanksgiving break. I can't believe it. This year is going by so freaking fast, and my students are bringing me to tears because I just got 2 more gratitude letters from them, and wow, makes me want to sob because y'all are so sweet. And it just means so much to hear that I am doing a good job as a teacher and that, you know, my students like me, because at the end of the day, that does matter, you know. You can't learn from someone that you don't like. So just reading all the very, very sweet, kind things that they have to say is definitely a mood booster. Thank you guys. So it is 3:45 on the day before Thanksgiving break. I have kind of a lot to do. I've already finalized grades, so that's done. I am basically prepped for like the work for when we come back. But I do want to go ahead and start decorating my door for like my gingerbread door. And I probably need to talk y'all through my stations again because I changed my mind. Surprise, surprise! Miss Adams changed her mind about what she's doing in class. Shocking, I know. But no, I am changed my mind. So, but I'm excited about it. I think it's gonna be really good. And I didn't change like dramatically a lot. Literally all we did was I just put on The Nightmare Before Christmas and printed off a bunch of coloring pages for them to do. And then anyone who had any like last minute work to do could work on it. Look at the drawings that they did. They're so pretty. Are you kidding me? So cute. Ugh, I love them. And yes, those will be staying up maybe until Christmas. I don't know. Maybe I'll replace them with the Christmas ones whenever we watch a Christmas movie, because I'm sure that will be happening. Okay. Let's just take care of this. I had meant to pack a shirt to change into after school because I feel like I'm just going to die in this long sleeve trying to put up my gingerbread display, but it is what it is. It's fine. Let's get down to business. To defeat. I'm sweating. I was right. I am warm. So I'm sitting down for a second in the direct line of the air conditioner. And I'm going to cut out some more gumdrops. And I'm trying to be big-brained right now because
couldn't get them all the same size, so I'm stacking the different colors on top of each other. And I'm gonna cut them all out at once. I don't know if this is enough, this is only 6. I already have, what, maybe 6 out there? Let me go show you what I've done so far. Can you see the vision now? It is after 5, actually. And I really wanted to just get this done before I left, but honestly, I think I might just take it home. I have a whole week. So I think I'm just gonna wrap it up here, take it home, and it'll be my little craft over the break. And that way I'm not stressed about trying to get here early the first day back to try and... Thank you so much for watching. As always, I really hope that you enjoyed this week's Week in the Life. If you did, go ahead and like this video, comment down any of your thoughts, questions, suggestions, encouragements, you know the drill, and make sure that you're subscribed so that I can see you in the next one. Bye!